Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Senior Athlete Award Ceremony. At this time, I'd like to personally thank Associate Athletic Director Susan Zimmer and Sports Information Director Kevin Shepke for their time and effort in putting this evening's program together. So I could recognize Kevin and Sue. Seniors, were gathered here this evening to honor you for your contributions to North Park Athletics. Many of you on the field, on the court, some of you on the water. This night is to honor you. You've represented yourself, your family, your team, and North Park University with honor and distinction. You've been a servant leader to the largest incoming class of athletes in North Park history. You've shown the way. You've elevated expectations, and you've raised awareness to many issues outside of athletics, such as leukemia, breast cancer awareness, North Park Friendship Center, and Special Olympics. Tonight we're taking a timeout, and the timeout is from the hectic demands of the end of your academic careers, timeout from studying for finals, timeout for doing papers. We're here for you, and this night is to honor your contribution to North Park University. I invite Athletic Department Chaplain Craig Hendrickson to lead us in the invocation.
All right, good evening. Congratulations, everybody. I'm excited to see that you've got where you are. Whether it took you 4 or 6 years, you're here. So let's pray and welcome God into our evening. Lord, thank you so much for your goodness. Thank you for this group of young men and women who have sacrificed so much of their time, their effort, their sweat, sometimes their blood and their tears on the fields, on the courts, on the water. Over these last few years, they have given sacrificially of themselves, both to better themselves and their teams, but also to represent this school. And we thank you that you have seen them through what's been a very challenging journey for each. We just pray that tonight you would help each of them to feel their value in your eyes, but also in the eyes of their coaches, their families, their friends, and their teammates. That you'd help them to feel how appreciated all that they have given and sacrificed for their teams and for this school has been seen and appreciated by all of us who have committed our lives to serving here at this institution. So Lord, we just pray that tonight we would feel your presence, that they would each feel your presence with them, and that this would be a celebration of all that has occurred over the last few years in their lives and on their teams. We commit this night to you and just trust that you'll be with us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Vikings! Okay. All right, we'll kick this off. At this time, can the senior athletic training students please come to the front? On behalf of my fellow North Park athletic trainers, it's my pleasure to facilitate this honoring of our senior athletic training students at this time. I'd like to thank them for the time, effort, and dedication put toward our athletic programs over the last 3 years. I'd like to say thank you for all the hours you've put in and the impact you have made on our ability to deliver high-quality health care to over 400 student athletes on a daily basis, all while balancing a full class load and explaining to your friends why you are never, ever free on the weekend. With over 1,000 hours of clinical experience and the tools you need to succeed, we are excited to watch you lead lives of significance and service for many, many years to come. At this time, I'm going to call you one at a time up to receive your gift. Katrina Decremengian. Audrey Gadrick. Markel Hawkins. Martha Kalasa. Drew Potter. Sarah Schaefer. Josue Valasis. Michaela Walton. And Shanika Watson.
evening. I'd like to ask the seniors to come up, join me up front here, please. All right, I'm going to announce these seniors, and would like you to come up and get your awards. Get your awards from Sue Zimmer, please. Okay. First guy, Dan Anderson. Chris Butts. Trevor Forker. Andrew Gapp. Markwell Hawkins. Matt Leapforth. You got eyes. Daniel Mikos. Philip Pendleton. Kenny Pistorius. If everybody could give these guys a hand, please. Football seniors.
to have the seniors of the men's soccer team come to the front. While they come to the front, I want to introduce my associate head coach, Christopher Gran, who does all the hard work, where I'm just the better-looking, more athletic spokesperson of the team. Our first senior, am I going alphabetical order or not really? Is Frederick Greif. Next, Johan Gustafsson. Hey, I didn't see you come in. Juan Gonzalez Nkapi. Edmund Fisher. Eric McQuaid, I saved Josue for last because I've been messing up his last name for 4 years as well. Josue.
I would like to invite all the women's soccer seniors up to the stage, please. Katina Getramendran. Megan Durkee. Anna Lamantia. Emma Lundeen. Viviana Preciado. And Al Smith.
sport is volleyball, and Elise Irvin was a senior for volleyball, but she unfortunately could not attend tonight. So we're going to go right ahead through volleyball into the next sport.
Track seniors, come on up, please. I'm head coach Jeff Massonet. This is our assistant coach Steve Imick. He'll be handing out the awards. Drew Gaddis, come on up. Manny Lee. Emma Lundeen. Alexa Baker. David Anderson. Adam Axelson.
Tom Slater could not attend tonight, so Cordell Henry will be in his place to present for men's basketball.
Trent Kuchar, come on up.
Reed Larson, who was a member of the men's basketball team, was tragically killed in a car accident in fall of 2002. In his memory, the Reed Larson Team Spirit Award was founded. Dallas and Ellen, the parents of Reed, present this award to the person who best exemplifies the respect of the sport, outstanding practice in physical ethic, team spirit, mentoring of other players, love of North Park, and a never let up attitude.
This year's recipient is Trent Kuchar.
Could I please ask the seniors to come forward? Valerie Lee. Carson Miller. Linda Rivera. Ladies, please come. This one? Yes. Ladies, please come forward. I guess I should have worn heels. All right. First up, Megan Burrow. Sarah Dew. Paige Massa. Sierra Rodriguez. Caitlin Sullivan. Michaela Wall.
please rise and come to the front. All pretty clean shaven too, for the most part. The first senior is Joe Belmonte. Second senior is Kenny Blanchard. Third senior is Nathan Clark. Fourth senior is John Nemchek. Fifth senior, super senior, is Jeff Paulson. Number 6 is Matt Peterson. Number 7 is Connor Sarant. Number 8 is Zach Worsley.
Edmund Eddie Fisher is a fantastic example of the term student athlete. A combination of his commitment to the men's soccer team as well as his willingness to be involved in the entire North Park community sets him apart from other students. Eddie's list of accomplishments outside of soccer are numerous and impressive. He was a student senator, a discipleship leader, a member of the business club, a participant in the Sankofa and India social reconciliation trips, as well as many other volunteer ministry opportunities. Within the soccer team, he's always been an amazing leader and teammate. Despite not receiving much playing time, Eddie was selected by his teammates for the Viking Award. This award is given to the player who exhibits superior leadership traits and best represents the ideal of a North Park soccer player. Eddie is a strong man of character and has been a spiritual as well as servant leader for the soccer team. He will graduate with a 3.5 GPA and a business and economics degree. I'm very proud of the man Edmund Fisher has become, and I strongly recommend him for this award.
Award is Trevor Forker. Trevor's been, he's really exemplified everything that we're trying to do in this program. He's achieved off the field academically with all CCIW academic award this year with a 3.4 GPA. And on the field, he did just as well. The coaches unanimously voted him as a first-team all-conference player as a defensive end, and he's been just a tremendous young man, a great leader, and captain. He's done some amazing things for our program in a very short period of time. Has gained great respect from our coaching staff and our players and everybody involved with our program. And I'm really proud to nominate him for this award.
this year's Male Sportsperson of the Year, Edmund Fisher.
Megan is the player that every coach wants on his or her field. She has high expectations for herself, her teammates, and strives for nothing less than the best of her capabilities. Megan is a nursing major, which means that she is constantly running from practice to clinicals and vice versa. Megan has been known on multiple occasions to finish an overnight clinical and come straight to workouts from the hospital where she was working. Megan is also a catcher, which is a specialty position that requires more practice hours and patience when it comes to working with our pitchers. In addition to her busy schedule as a student athlete, Megan was also a member of the group who went over to Zambia in 2013 for a global partnerships trip. Megan took part in helping set up and run a medical clinic for children whose families had been affected by disease. Megan is the definition of what it means to be a teammate and a Viking. Megan has been an academic leader as well, holding a 3.4 GPA in one of North Park's most challenging programs. For these reasons, I nominate Megan Burra as Sportsperson of the Year.
Big reasons why our program has progressed over the last couple of years. As a freshman, Annie provided a spark off the bench with a consistent outside shooting. Unfortunately, at the end of the year, Annie suffered an ACL tear which forced her to miss 7 months of basketball. During that time, she worked extremely hard to get back onto the court 100%. Her sophomore and junior seasons, she continued to help the team with her outside shooting, and by her senior year, Annie really peaked as an athlete and as a leader. On the court, she led the team in three-pointers made and three-point percentage. She also ranked 5th in the CCIW in three-point field goal percentage and ranked 3rd in three-point field goals made per game. Annie's prolific three-point shooting career ranks 5th all-time in North Park. As a leader, Annie was nominated team captain her junior and senior years. She never missed a workout or a practice and exemplified a strong commitment to our program. More importantly, Annie took pride in serving her community. She served as a member of SAC, participated in Friday Night Ministry, served as Special Olympics volunteer, and also participated in North Park Service Day. Academically, Annie changed her major from physical education to business and has worked extremely hard to graduate on time this May after taking 22 credit hours in the fall and 20 credit hours this spring. Our program will sorely miss Annie as she is very deserving of the Sportswoman of the Year award.
Female Sportsperson of the Year, Megan Burra.
Zach Worsley is an outstanding candidate for the Male Athlete of the Year award. His significant contributions to our program have left an indelible mark on both the style of baseball we play and the level that we strive to play at. Zach is one of only a handful of four-year starters in the history of the Viking baseball program. For the majority of his time, he has been our leadoff hitter. The root word of leadoff is obviously to lead. Zach has been out front since he was a freshman, and he's managed the pressure that is far more prevalent than the pleasure of being a leader. His understanding and practice of this has been among the finest I've ever seen as a coach. Zach is a 3-year captain in our program. Zach has won CCIW championships and played on NCAA tournament teams. He's on pace to be #1 in games played, at bats, sacrifice hits, top 2 in runs scored and stolen bases, top 3 in walks, top 5 in hit by pitches, as well as top 10 in hits, top 15 in career triples, and top 20 in career doubles. He's also on pace to have the most putouts by an outfielder in the history of the program. His career body of work shows more than anything else that he understands the less glamorous but essential components of playing championship baseball. By the numbers, there was no one in the history of our program who had done it better. For these reasons, I believe Zach Worsley is worthy of the Athlete of the Year award.
I am nominating Dave Anderson for the 2015 North Park University Senior Athlete of the Year Award. Dave is a 4-year participant and letter winner for the Vikings track and field team and is the best all-around thrower in North Park school history and one of the top all-around throwers in the CCIW and Midwest region. He currently holds 2 school records in the throwing events, the indoor 35-pound weight throw and the outdoor hammer throw. He also sits at #2 all-time in the discus throw and aims to set that record by the end of his current outdoor season. Dave is a 5-time all-conference honoree in the throwing events and was the CCIW runner-up during the indoor track and field season in 2015 in the weight throw. With our outdoor conference championship approaching in 4 weeks, Dave will contend for the conference title of both the discus and hammer throw and will most likely add 2 more all-conference honors to this total. His exponential development as an athlete in these past 4 years is mirrored by his growth into an irreplaceable, strong team leader for our team. A 2-year captain and one of the go-to guys for the coaching staff. Dave's work ethic, passion, attention to detail, loyalty, and his team mentality have set the benchmarks for Vikings of the future to try to emulate. It will truly be a sad day for North Park Track and Field when Dave graduates, but our loss will be the gain of a fortunate school as Dave begins his teaching and coaching career.
I can honestly say Frederick Wright is one of the best players ever to wear the Viking uniform. He was selected All-CCIW every year of his career. He received NSCAA All-Region honors twice, NPU Newcomer of the Year his freshman year, Team MVP his senior year, and was twice selected as team captain. However, what makes Frederick exceptional is his versatility. Over the course of his career, he literally played every position outside goalkeeper on the field. With Frederick leading us, the North Park soccer team is able to secure national rankings every year, 3 NCAA national tournament berths, and an overall record of 48, 18, and 12. In addition to his versatility, he was incredibly durable. Frederick's commitment to the team extends even a bit further as he graduated after his junior year and chose to pursue his MBA, all so he could play his 4th and final season. Frederick Wright is an extremely worthy candidate, and I strongly recommend him for Senior Athlete of the Year.
Presenting the Senior Athlete of the Year awards, our president, Dr. David Parkin.
Well, it's my delight to announce the Male Athlete of the Year, Zach Worsley.
Alexa Baker is the track and field team's nominee for the 2015 North Park University Senior Athlete of the Year Award. During her 4 years as a letter winner for our team, Alexa has rewritten our record books, setting 2 school records and ranking in the top 5 all-time performances in 3 other events. She has earned 13 CCIW All-Conference honors in her career and plans to add to that total at our outdoor conference meet in 4 weeks. In my coaching career, more coaches from other teams have complimented Alexa to me on her performances, competitiveness, and sportsmanship than any other athlete I've ever coached. She is truly a intern. Alexa has served our program officially as a team captain and SAC representative, and unofficially as an amazing teammate, team leader, student of the sport, confident, go-getter, and all-around role model for current and future Vikings. Alexa has also served as the president of SAC for 2 years and contributed greatly to the program's development as a tremendous resource that benefits all North Park student athletes, as well as the North Park campus as a whole. It is with sadness that we say farewell this spring to Alexa as a valued member of our team, but it is tempered with anticipation and excitement for what the future holds for this amazing person.
Work ethic, positive attitude, and easygoing outlook on life has allowed her to captain the team for the past 2 years. Emma is now the most distinguished NPU women's soccer player in program history. She holds the single-season goal-scoring record, single-season point record, and second all-time in career goals. This season, Emma was voted as a member of the CCIW first team, making her the first NPU women's soccer player to receive this nomination 1998. Emma's contribution to the program cannot be measured in records or awards. Her true impact has helped lay the foundation for the program for years to come. It has been a pleasure to coach Emma over the past 4 years, and I have no hesitation to nominate her for Female Athlete of the Year.
For softball could be one of the most difficult tasks any athlete can take on in this conference. Sierra has held that job for 4 years and is easily one of the best softball players to come through our program. Sierra is in the record books in 8 different categories: career hits, hits in a season, career RBIs, RBIs in a season, career home runs in a season, career doubles, and doubles in a season. By the end of this season, there is no doubt that Sierra will stand alone at the top of many of these categories. Sierra has impressed not only our coaching staff, but the coaching staffs of all other CCIW schools. She has taken on a leadership role and helped her teammates become the best that they can be. Sierra was the backbone of our team that led the nation in defense and has been working hard to get us back to that position. Sierra possesses the determination and attitude that we all expect out of all of our Vikings. Sierra will be graduating in May with a degree in mathematics. For these reasons, I nominate Sierra Rodriguez for Athlete of the Year.
This year's Female Athlete of the Year, Emma Lundy.
For closing remarks, I'd like to invite Alexa Baker, President of SAC and also track captain, to the podium.
Hi, my name is Alexa Baker, and I've had the honor of serving as president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee this year. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, and I want to thank all of the parents, family, and guardians, including those watching at home, for the support that each of you have given us student athletes. Student athletes. Two simple words to explain a way of life for each of us seniors sitting here tonight. Competing at the collegiate level and achieving athletic and academic success helps shape who we become. Each of us made the decision to dedicate ourselves and give so much of our time to something that we love doing, competing in our sport and growing in our education. Each of us made a commitment to going to practice every day and giving 100% to what we did, and as we moved up the ladder of seniority, we became the leaders on our teams. We were there to first learn what it truly meant to work as a team, to be successful, and to pass that on to those that followed us. We devoted ourselves to going to class and keeping up with the classwork, and one thing was made clear. We were first students and then athletes. We were challenged each day to push the boundaries of our success and to see ourselves grow. The first thing that I remember about my freshman year is celebrating my 18th birthday with my volleyball teammates, watching Despicable Me, and being surprised with cupcakes. It was during those first couple of days on campus that I realized this was more than just high school athletics. We saw each other almost 24/7, and they became my family away from home. They were there for me when I learned my dad was battling prostate cancer, and we cheered each other on both on and off the court. Our season was off to a great start, and it's easy when things are going well. But our character was built when we went through rough patches together as a team. On the buses to games, we would sing to each other as loud as we could, and when our bus broke down one night, we spent 3 hours playing childhood games like Red Rover, and Red Light, Green Light. We had an away game at Carthage that year, and before we arrived, we stopped along the lake and took team pictures on the beach. All of these moments off the court only made us a stronger family on the court, and each of these stories serves as a memory I will never forget. It is also in moments like those that I've built friendships that will last decades to come. In high school, my volleyball team came up with an acronym for the word family that I brought with me here to North Park, and it means, forget about me, I love you. After being a two-sport athlete doing volleyball and track and field for a couple of years, I decided to mainly focus on track, and my junior year was a season with the most memorable moments for me. Anyone who knows me in athletics knows that I'm always in the training room every day. And many know that I have shin problems, and in the winter of my junior year, I had to be put in a boot for fear of a stress fracture. My sprint coach told me then that this wouldn't affect my training and that I needed to trust him, and that's what I did. The pool at NEIU became my best friend, and so did the security officers here on campus that would always give me a ride over there. Indoor season began, the boot came off, and I was ready to go. Indoor conference arrived, and I won 3rd place in the 200-meter dash, along with running my best indoor 400 time yet that season. Outdoor season came, and with it, I broke the school record, running the fastest in the prelims the day before. After that, I was ranked in the top 90 in my event in the nation for D3 for the first time in my track career. By the end of that season, I not only proved to myself, but also to my teammates what motivation and determination with hard work can do. I trusted my coach and had the mental toughness to not let an injury keep me from doing what I wanted. Knowing how to push through a hard time, along with other lessons that we have learned, are invaluable as we continue growing into who we are and we become professionals in our field. I realized here how important coaches are, especially for athletes away from home, because it is a comfort to know that there are people on campus who care about how we're doing and share our excitement in our success athletically or academically. During an overnight, I had a big day at our meet the next day, and to make sure I was ready, my coach came into the hotel room and made me take an ice bath with 2 huge pillowcases full of ice. You can't find coaches with that kind of dedication to their athletes at other schools. When you sign up to be a student athlete at North Park, you sign up for that family away from home who takes an interest in who you want to become and what you want to do, and they support you. My memories from over the past 4 years are only made better because I remember each time how excited and energetic my coaches got with each success I had, both on and off the track. All of this would not have been possible if it had not been for the support of the people we love most. When we were in grade school, our parents, families, and guardians were the ones who drove us to each practice, came to every game, and nurtured our love for our sport. In high school, they were there as team parents and seemed to spend almost as much time as we did as dedicated to our own sport. Even these past 4 years in college, they were the ones who made trips, some of them quite far, to our games, to our meets, to show us how proud they were and show us that they supported what we were doing. I say this because even if we don't say it enough, the support of our loved ones means the world to us. We are grateful for all that you did for us and appreciate all the times that we probably made you change your plans because we had a meet or a game that day. But know that each of you helped make each of us seniors here tonight a better person because of your love and support. And for that, each of us is forever thankful. I want to say thank you to all of our coaches who work hard every day to push us to become the best student athletes that we can be, and to the staff that keep each season rolling year after year and doing all that you do. Seniors, as we graduate and either enter into our careers or continue our education, remember what you've learned here. Push yourself to stay active and involved in our community, wherever that may be, and learn from your surroundings. Each of us is capable of leading a life of significance and service, just as North Park has prepared us to do. I would like to thank all again for coming, and I wish everyone a safe travel home.
Thank you very much, Alexa. This concludes our ceremony. I invite you to spend time. We do have some refreshments in the back. It's kind of I'll say, mixed emotion evening when you know that one chapter is ending and another chapter is beginning. And we just wish each one of you the Lord's blessings in the days ahead. Thanks for coming.